Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Taurus? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy Tuesday. Tasty Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Whatever Tuesday it is for you. Yes, y'all, yeah, I had a Zoom call today, so I had to do a Zoom meeting. So I hope I looked presentable. Okay. I hope I looked presentable. How y'all doing, Taurus? How you doing? Thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with me. Thank you for just being on the live. I love you guys. Let's see what's in your energy. Yes, please, everybody, come on in. Take what resonate, reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. I don't know your life, but you're going to have to reverse the roles, how they fit in your life, okay? So I feel like some of y'all are tired of putting in the work. You're tired of putting in the work. You've been dealing with some selfish people. You've been dealing with somebody that has been breadcrumbing you. I feel like you're tired of this job. They've been treating you less than breadcrumbing you, okay? It's like they're putting all the work on you, okay? I also feel like this could be somebody in your life, Taurus, that has been hot, cold, and not wanting to work on this situation. And I feel like you have come to the point in time in your life that you said, this ain't gonna work. You said this is not going to work. There is no reciprocity here. I'm giving and giving and giving, and I'm not getting anything back in return. This ain't going to work. Whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, a situationship, whatever it is, you've been giving a lot of yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself. And I feel like it's time for some changes. I feel like you're in the energy of this tower in the reverse. If something don't change, I mean fast, that you are going to cause a tower moment. There's got to be a change. I feel like this time around, whoever this is, you're not giving them a chance. You mean what you say. I feel like you have forgiving this person, always took her back, and it's like, nah, not this time. Okay, it's like, nah, it ain't gonna be that easy to get in this time. That's the energy I'm feeling. You said, nah, it ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that easy for you to come back. It's not gonna be that easy for me to accept your cup. It's not gonna be that easy. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that I keep hearing, Spirit keep telling me, if they do not get it right, it is over. It's like they better get it right this time. They better do right. They better get it right. They better do the right thing. If not, you're going to create a tower moment. You're going to be gone. It's like whatever this situation is, yeah, with the connection. Okay. What I'm picking up the energy that you told this person the last time before they messed up this time. If you don't get your together, I am leaving. I am done. I am going. This person had an opportunity to make it right with the tower in the reverse. And for some reason, this person was trying you again. And you said, you know what? I am tired of this connection. It's not going to work. You got the two of cups clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. It's like it's not going to work here. It's just, I'm tired of putting the work in. So I feel like whoever this is or whoever this was, this is somebody that you let them swing in and out your life. Y'all will break up for about 6 months. You get back together. You break up about 4 months. You get back together. Okay. And ain't nothing changed. Every time you take this person back, nothing changes. And so I feel like with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse, you put a stop to it. You put a stop. It's clarifying the Six of Pentacles. You stop putting your energy. You stop putting your energy towards this person. You delayed this person from coming towards you, asking you for anything or anything to do with them breadcrumbing you. You pumped the brakes on this person. So this is somebody that you constantly gave a chance after chance, okay? And it's like, what are we doing here? Yeah, this could have been somebody you was married with. It's like this last time, if you wasn't married, y'all lived up under the same roof. It's like, if you don't get your stuff together this time, this is what you told them in the past. I'm filing for separation. I'm filing for a divorce. I'm moving out, and I'm meaning what I say. So I feel like this person had you in a third party situation too. Threes are very significant. This person done cheated on you not one time, two times, but three times. And three times you strike completely out. Okay. And you got the Three of Cups in the reverse clarifying the Four of Cups in the upright. So this person, whatever this person has done it repeatedly. So I feel like this person felt like, Taurus, you were sheep to call, cried wolf, like you always said, and they got so used to you always saying, and you take them back, and they never believed that you said you were gonna lead them one day or whatever the situation. And so this person done it several times, because you got the three of cups in the reverse, and you got 3 cups down here on the ground. Okay, so strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Every time you gave them a chance, they proved you wrong. Every chance. Okay, the first time. All right. Second time. All right. Okay, third time you strike. Every time you forgave this person go right back and do it a damn again. Every time you forgave this person. Every time. And you got the Four of Wands in the reverse clarifying the Tower in the reverse. I said that's it. If you mess up this time, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm done. That is it. So, for some reason, this person got so comfortable with you saying that they didn't believe it. He or she didn't believe you. But you did just that. You left this person out in the cold 5 months ago. They learned today. You were successful. You stood on business. You meant what you said. They found out today. They found out 5 months ago. They found out 5 years ago. They found out 1 to 5 years ago, 1 to 6 years ago. They found out that day that when you said I was done, when you told that person that was the last draw, you meant that. Look at that. You got tired of their lies, their cheating, their manipulation. You got tired of it. You was carrying a lot of burden. This stressed you out. This person couldn't keep the darn beef jerky peaches in their daggone pants. Every time you turn around, they screwing something. Every time you turn around, they up to no good, just lying and cheating. Every time, every freaking time, it was always drama and always hearsay. She say, he say, had you up at night, migraine, stressed out. You see stuff on social media, you be scrolling and see all kind of mess. Didn't I say, Taurus says, didn't I say, if I hear anything else one more time, I feel like you told this person this way before this last draw happened. This time, if you don't get it right, I'm out of here, and I mean every bit of it. And I feel like you just had enough. You had enough. You was at your breaking point. You had enough. It stressed you out. Hair coming out, can't sleep at night, insomnia, migraine, headache. It even caused you to be sick. You're so stressed out, you were sick. And you finally walked out of this person's life. You left them out in the cold. And you found out some stuff. And you said, ain't no coming back from this. When I told you, if you don't get your stuff together, that I'm leaving your life, I meant exactly that. And you think I'm playing try me. Well, the thing is about it, Taurus, they tried you. And you left. And you never look back. You went through a lot with this person. You went through a lot with this person, okay? A lot. But a lot of you are, you know, you're on your own path. You're single. You're independent. You done got, you know, you back leveled up. You loving yourself. You learning. You on a healing journey of self-love, self-care. You know, upped your weight, lost your weight, changed your hair, independent, got your own, you on your own wheel of fortune, okay? You looking for something better. You being very picky about the next person you are with, okay? Yeah, this person was very toxic. This person was juggling you. Very toxic person. Could be a Capricorn. I intuitively see a Gemini. Could be an Earth sign. Okay. But this person was very, very, very toxic. Very mental abusive. Some of you physical abusive were just very toxic. Okay. And you was not happy at all with this person. It was a lot of unhappy times. Okay. Yeah, you said that's it. This person thought that you wasn't gonna leave, okay? And I felt like you was in isolation. You know, you went through a lot. You was in a dark place when you was in the presence of this person, okay? You went through a lot of deep isolation. I also feel like this person kept you isolated from the family, from your friends, kept you isolated as well. A lot of mental abusive. But this person was juggling. This person was very controlling, okay? This person, I feel like whoever this was, you knew about that woman, and that woman knew about you. You knew about that man, and that man knew about you. I feel like this person had both of y'all with this Two of Pentacles out here, was juggling both of y'all. Y'all knew about each other, or you might have didn't know about each other, but this person was definitely juggling you. This person was playing mind games between you and the woman, you and the man. This person was trying to make sure that you and this other person hated each other because he or she did not want y'all to come into agreement with each other, because you would have came against this very person you was dating, you were married to or with. So this person wanted to make sure that y'all remained enemies. This person wanted to make sure that there was always some controversy, some drama, some fighting. This person caused y'all two to fight a lot over this person, because that's how that's how your person wanted it to be. Okay, half of the time this person stirred up a lot of trouble just so you and this other person will fall out, because he or she did not want y'all to get close. Because if y'all would have got close, y'all would have double teamed on him or double teamed on her, and y'all would have came against them. So this person you was talking to really initiated a lot of the arguments that you and this other woman had, you and this other man had. They used a lot of manipulation tactics between you two just to keep y'all divided, because he or she did not want y'all to come together. So that's why it was always drama, always this. This person played that game so that it would draw you more to this person and draw this other person more to him. You see what I'm saying? That psychological mind game, okay? This person was playing chess with you for years, with you and this other person. Chess, till one day down the road, 5 years later, 15 years later, however many years later, one day down the road, this person had been playing chess with you and this other person for years. They played chess. They had y'all both in the mindset of brainwashing, thinking that, it was all about this devil energy, okay? But one day, you checkmated their ass. You checkmate him. Say, you can have him. You can have that no good, you know what. You can have her. You can have that no good, you know what. And you checkmate them, and you left them out in the cold. Yeah, you learned, you found out. And you started waking up, because I saw the high priestess. You started getting tapped into your intuition. Your eyes started opening up a little bit. And you started gaining clarity. You started gaining clarity about this situation. You knew this person. Yeah, you started gaining clarity about this other person. You started gaining clarity that, oh, okay, he playing us both. You started gaining clarity. Okay, he or she, y'all, reverse the role. He or she was playing that manipulating game to make me react more and feel like I'm fighting for this person, when in fact it was never about me or the person he was with. It was all about feeding this person's ego. It was all about this person, nothing to do with you. And you started gaining clarity about the other woman, about the other man. You started gaining clarity about how this person was moving on the chessboard. Yeah, on the chessboard, until one day you played checkers and checkmated him. Yeah, that part. See that? Pass card. Boom. That in and out energy. I can't make this up. Look at that. Boom. In and out energy. Knight of Wands. Player energy. Playing games. The games that people play will get somebody hurt real bad. Yeah. I feel like whatever this was, whatever this big fight between you and this person that he was seeing or she was seeing, it really woke your eyes up, because you almost lost your life, or they almost lost their life. Somebody almost, it gave an eye opening. And this was somebody that you let play in your energy for a long time. 6 years can be very significant. 6+ years. You let this person play in and out in your life for a long time because you didn't know your worth. But when you started catching on to the negativity, when you start catching on to his ego, to her ego, and you start, I told you, when you start peeping the ego, peeping the negativity, peeping how the things that he or she will say, and you started internalizing that, and you started dissecting that, and your intuition, you started tapping even heavier into yourself. Baby. Okay. You checkmate them. Yeah, you checkmated. You at the time, you was very insecure. You was jealous. You was insecure. You know what I'm saying? This person had you brainwashed, and you were jealous, and you was going, I'm gonna fight that B, and I'm gonna beat that you up, and da. And you was just insecure. You were fighting for my man. You were fighting for my woman, because you were insecure. You were fighting for my man. That's because you was operating from the Empress in the reverse, a very insecure, jealous person. And this person was doing it deliberately. They done it deliberately, just so that he or she can have control of your whole mindset. They done this. They made you jealous. They broke down your insecurity because they wanted you to think that they was the best thing since sliced bread, when they was molded. When the loaf of bread you had was molded, and you didn't even know it. The bread you had was molded, but they wanted you to think that they was the loaf of bread, the fresh loaf, the best thing since sliced bread. And then you started opening your eyes and realizing that this bread is molded, outdated, and played the F out. And you realize that all these years you've been running in and out my life. You've been playing with me. You break up with me, and we'll fall out for 6 months, and then you come back, fall out for 8 months, then you come back, fall out for a year, and then you come back, and you were playing in and out my energy the whole time. And I was sitting there waiting for you, Taurus says. I was sitting there waiting for you to come back home. I can remember, Taurus said, I can remember many nights crying. Why are you doing me like this? Why are you doing me like this? Crying, wanting my man back. My woman back. You can remember those days, can't you? And you thought that you had the best thing since sliced bread, only to find out that bread that you had spots of mold in it when you first met it. And as you progressed and got to know that person and started being with that person, the mold has started spreading so fast. This person could have started smelling. It was a smell about this person that you could just, their scent wasn't the scent that when you first met them, that aura. They aura smelt molded. Their aura smelt like dampness. Is what spirit is giving me, like a damp energy, like a damp, something damp, you know. The odor started smelling. Different. It wasn't like a funky smell, but it was an odor. That's because it was contaminated. That's because it was a demonic spirit. Okay. That's what you were smelling, was a demonic spirit. So this person had control of you for years. Years. Because you didn't know your worth. You knew your worth when you met them, but this person brought you down. This person piped you down into the Empress in the reverse. Started make you feel insecure, jealous, and then he turned around like, why are you acting like that? And da-da-da, you know, that reverse psychology stuff. And next thing you know, you found yourself jealous, fighting. Arguing with the woman, arguing with the man, fighting on the phone, arguing this. And this person knew what was going on. All that they said, all this person was saying, that he say, she say stuff, and this and this and that. This person made it up. That was the person that made up the story. To keep you and this other person fighting neck to neck, neck to neck, neck to neck. They actually instigated your person that you, my man, my woman. That's the person right here. See this person? Let me see, where is it at? See this person standing back right here, watching everybody else fight? This person was the one that was the instigator. Your man, your woman. They did it deliberately to keep you and the other one, whoever was juggling, to keep y'all neck to neck so you would never get along enough to call each other and see the bullshit that they was doing. They caused the drama. They stirred the pot, and y'all fell right in it. Until one day, you started peeping your intuition. Till one day, you started gaining some clarity. You started listening to your intuition, like, something ain't right here. You know, you just had to get the strength. You knew what was going on, but you didn't have the strength at the time. But you started developing your strength. See the strength card and the sun card out here? You started developing your strength, your confidence back. You started building yourself up. But I feel like when you were there, you were building yourself up in private. You know, if you went to work, you didn't make yourself look too good when you was leaving out the door. But as soon as you got in the car, you started putting your makeup on and started looking nice and stuff like that. Started building yourself up. Or you started reading and doing affirmations, started praying and meditating when they wasn't there. Just started building your strength up, you were working out in your brain. Your brain was lifting weights. Your consciousness was lifting weights. And this person didn't know it. However it went, you was doing it in silence until one day you walked out. You checkmated them. Till one day you got the strength, the power in you, and you left. You checkmated them. And you left the foundation. Because the foundation was never built on solid ground in the first place. It was never built on solid ground. They were pretending and talking with no action. It was never built on a solid ground in the first place. And you gained confidence and you learned the truth, and you found that you really realized that this person had been manipulating you for years. You were blinded by love. You were blinded by rage. You were blinded because you wasn't your healed self, and you was just functioning off of a desperation, off of ain't nobody getting my man, or ain't nobody gonna have my woman, when all along they wouldn't hit no in the first place. Because if they was, the Knight of Wands would not be in here. The Knight of Wands or the Two of Pentacles would not be in here. If you've been with me a long time, aka your ex-person, King of Swords, this person was very fine, very nice looking, very, very handsome, very beautiful, whatever. They was very charming. This person was very charming. That's how this person played you and this other person. I feel like he was just drawn to him or her. You was hypnotized by him or her. And that's how he or she was able to play both of y'all at the same time. But keep the pot stirred up. I can't let them get comfortable. I can't let them. I want them to continue to fight for me. And that way I'm the prize. I'm the sliced bread, since I'm the fresh sliced bread. When in fact they were molded the whole time. You just didn't see it because your eyes was closed shut. Ain't it something when you awaken? Ain't it something? Now some of you, a lot of y'all are on your own path, on your destiny. You finally on your own path. You're looking good. You're being very picky. Okay, some of you could be have been single now 9 years, 9 months, 1 to 9 years. You've been single and you got a lot of good things going for you now. For a lot of you, this is past tense. For some of you going through this now. Some of you this coming up in your near future, okay? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that part right there, Taurus. Yeah. This person played chess with your heart and your mind for so many years until one day you woke up and checkmated them. Spirit guys, tell me, give me some confirmation for Taurus with this energy. Yeah, they played chess with you for years. You gained the strength, I told you. You gained the strength and pulled up out of that. You gained the strength. You didn't realize how much strength you had until strength was all you had. And you pulled yourself from out of there. You pulled yourself up out of this, away from this person. Y'all see that card fly way over there? Some of you flew. Some of you got out of Dodge. Some of you flew. You got out of there. Yep, you got out of there. You loved yourself. You started loving yourself. You got out of there. You see how quick that card flew over there? You started loving yourself. Look, started meditating. Yeah. In order to love someone else, you must love yourself first. And you realize that you started meditating. And I feel like that's how you got your strength to walk out and to leave that person. Yeah. That's how you done it. You became very headstrong. I told you was lifting weights. I seen the headstrong. You were lifting weights with your consciousness. And also, I feel like having some support. Maybe a sister, brother, mama kept encouraging you on the down, on the low. Somebody kept pumping positive in your head, okay, and helped you out of this. So now it is your time, Taurus. It's your time. I feel like you're enjoying life. You're not in a hurry to get in another relationship, but you're being very picky about who you date now. You're being very, very picky. But other than that, you're enjoying your life. Okay, you feel so good. You feel so free. You can come and go as you want. Very independent. I ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, you change your perspective on how you saw yourself. You know what I mean? And you started changing your perspective of how could I have let this person brainwash me and have total control of my whole being. My whole being. And that's because you was naive, okay? Pride could have got in the way. Pride could have got in your way. Could have been pride. Empowerment. I told you start empowering yourself. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your destiny. You started being empowered and you took back your power. You took back your power. You got back your independency. You got Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, you started empowering yourself. You gain a lot of security. Okay, you are a survivor. You are definitely a survivor. Yeah, I feel like now you realize that with this security, be careful not to be drawn into false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. So you realize that I'm just not going to trust somebody right off top. They're going to have to prove themselves to me this time, right? Right. Now you enjoying your solitude. your solitude, okay? And some of you have broken generational curses because maybe you saw your mother, grandmother, somebody go through this, or that a man always cheated on them, always, did a lot of manipulating things, and a lot of you broke. It stopped right there. Was with you. It stopped right there. What other card I used? Hold on. It stopped right there. You broke the generational curse. Let's see. Let's get the vibe. Yes, emotions, enjoying the waves. Okay, enjoying the waves, enjoying your life now. Just, don't worry. You're not having any worry, any fear. I feel like you was really trapped. You was in a place that you didn't understand at the time, right? Yeah, old ex, dead relationship, old ways. I feel like, yeah, dead relationship. You finally closed that door. I feel like you was very clingy to this person. And a lot of you got legal. Maybe you got a divorce. You got something. You got a divorce. You filed separation papers. You also could have got a restraining order on this person. And you finally, you realized this person was living a double life. You realize this person was playing in your face. They was juggling you, playing in your face. This person had a whole other family. This person had other, it was just something how when you find out things, when your eyes, this person always said they was busy, they was procrastinating, all kind of stuff. And when you're dealing with a karmic third party, yep, see that? Karmic third party. Yeah, I told you, whole family. Look at that. Family. This could have been you with the family. This could have been them having a family and had you, and it was just a whole hot mess. When you look back on your life, you're not there now. Some of you going through this right now. You had an epiphany. Look at that. You started seeing things. Your eyes started seeing things for what they really, really were. Yep, you got self-reflection. Answered questions. Yep, you started peeping game. Yes, you did. You started peeping game. Yep. One more spirit. One more card for Taurus. Yep. You could have met this person at a nightlight. You could have met this person years ago at a club. Yep, it was a love affair. This person was having a love affair. You could have been the main woman or the main man. You could have been the main wife, main husband. They was having a love affair. They was dealing with somebody else. And you just couldn't break that cycle, couldn't break that because they were still going to deal with them. They break up with you, come back, da-da-da. You were going through a triangle for years. This person played chess with you. But at the end, I'm positive thoughts and energy. When you play chess, you get checked out. Because after a while, somebody gonna start reading how you move and what you really doing. And when you found yourself just keep fighting with this man or this woman over this man or this woman, and you started peeping game, and you started having a pip, like your eyes start waking up like, damn, I've been asleep all this time, I've been going with the flow with this. And this person got away with it for a lot of years, and you allowed it for a lot of years because you were insecure, until one day you got the strength and you started lifting weights with your brain, your conscious, and you said, that is it. Checkmate on you. Until next time, 333-3333 on my time stamp. Until next time, Taurus.